Hello everyone, my name's Jalise. This is the JJ Movie TV Social Game Reviews. Right now I'm doing the original series, Season 1, Episode 10, called The Casket Girls. Really, this episode is really about women's superiority, or women's rights, and basically in this sense. And it's one of my least favorite, it's probably my least favorite episode of the original so far. Fascist or sexist? That's the thing. Sorry, that was my sister.
Sexist!
Fascist, really. But anywho, besides that, I have it all on note cards of what I'm recording. So, basically, what I did not like about this episode. Okay, let's start off with what I really did not like about this. One, well, there's many things. Let me talk about what I liked. One, I like how they show Klaus as a really evil villain. I mean, how he kills Davina is okay. Let me start off way at the beginning then. Basically, Davina is basically hunting down. Basically, Davina escaped, as you know in the previous episode. She got rid of Camille's compulsion and all that shit, and she's having a bonding moment with the gay vampire guy called Josh, which I don't think he's gay. Maybe he's bisexual in that sense. But I don't really care for him because I think he's a good character in some ways. He's really the comic relief, how he's awkwardly saying, I'm so not here, and that stuff. He's very cool with Davina. And Davina is basically running away from Marcel because she doesn't trust Marcel or Klaus or Elijah, and running from the witches. Also, the witches try to capture Davina. She killed 4 of them, well, technically 3 of them, because one of them had a bounce back life spell, so she was able to come back. The others did not, which were stupid. The thing is, though, with Davina, she really showed how powerful she is. She really whooped Klaus, Elijah, and Marcel. And here's the thing. Also, Rebecca talked her out of it, showing that she is compassionate to people, and she doesn't believe in hurting people. But she does want to use Davina for her own gain in some ways, but she prefers not to take it. And Klaus uses Davina's little love interest, a violin guy, Tim, to basically get Davina over here. And Klaus technically poisoned Tim with water to drink it, and he poisoned Davina when Davina drank water Tim gave her. And they were poisoned, and Davina got that bounce back spell, and she was able to come back to life. She's mad at Klaus for killing Tim. The entire family's mad at Klaus, because he's really starting to show more of his evil ways, which makes Klaus into more evil-like, so it doesn't always focus on the positive of Klaus. Really made Clark as a real dark person, and you see Klaus is kind of sad about it just because people judge him, but they don't judge. But he's not sad about it if the kid's dead. Or the other people. He's not really complaining about that. He doesn't really care for that. Really, when Rebecca looks at him and he's just like looking back at her, Rebecca just sees that her brother's really, really gone. He's totally off the reservation and all that stuff. And the thing is, though, we're back to what I didn't like about this, because we're back to Rebecca against her family, and there's like 3-way team right now. The stuff that Davina was drawing, it was a drawing of basically, how should I say this? It was basically a drawing of the girl Celine or Selena, the one that Elijah was having sex with back in the day, that witch. That painting just got all into that, and then all of a sudden she became one of the. She's basically coming back to life, gonna attack them. Sophie Devereaux convinced Haley and Sophie Devereaux gonna work together. Haley's gonna get her werewolf family to transform into the human parts, because Sophie will do the binding spell as long as they complete the harvest ritual. But everyone forgets the harvest ritual is to kill Davina. So, yeah, Haley's just signing up for Davina to be killed in that sense and to complete it. Also, here's the thing. While they say Haley is really much of a hypocrite, she'll use Elijah, she'll use anybody to fit her own needs, just like Klaus. But she judges Klaus way too much. You're evil and you enjoy it. The only thing is, though, Klaus knows who he is. He accepts who he is. Just like Catherine that way. Catherine accepts who she is. It's not that great of a person, but they still are true to their characters. Haley and Elena. Elena goes back sometimes on her stuff, but she's mostly focused on what she wants. Not the relationship-wise, but Haley, she would do the exact same thing. She would do everything to suit their needs. Like, there's a very hypocrisy in this episode, because Klaus at the beginning, early on in the season, said that he doesn't believe people are evil. People do bad things to their own purposes. So far, they all have. Haley's gonna work with killing Davina, and she was like judging, like, oh, I just told Davina the truth of why Davina left. No, you didn't tell her all the truth, because if you've seen the previous episodes and you watched the previous episodes with me, and you know all about the harvest ritual, you do know the harvest ritual is eventually gonna end during this like time cycle where it's gonna end officially. They can't complete it. They don't have a limited amount of time, and they cannot complete it. So Davina was only part-time in Klaus's care. Maybe she would have continued to have powers, but still, she would have had something. And I do not like the fact that Rebecca was toying with Marcel and Davina's who they are. You can see Marcel clearly cares for Davina, and he'll always protect her. But Rebecca's using Davina to fit her own purpose to get her revenge for Marcel choosing her brother over her. Which is told, like I said, there's a very hypocrisy. Everyone blames Klaus for being evil. Yes, Klaus admits he's evil, and that's what's so dark about him. That's why we always hate Klaus for always doing bad things to people for no good reason, and to fit his own needs. But at least he's honest about it. Rebecca is using Davina. Now Davina doesn't care no more since Tim is gone, to get back at Marcel and the others, even though Marcel clearly cares for Davina. And here's the thing, when Tim died, the gay guy, kid Josh, I guarantee you he has a name for Davina. He seriously does. And I'll be happy to see those two together. I really would like them as a couple. Now, like I said, there was a lot of hypocrisy in this episode. And like I said, the next episode is going to be episode 11. And we're going to probably see more, basically, Celine is going to probably work with Sophie Deverell and Haley in order to get rid of the originals or do something. Those two are going to complete the harvest. Then Klaus is basically on his own side, but he's always arguing with Marcel and Elijah, so they have that part going on. Davina, Josh, Camille, and Rebecca are on their side. Camille is no longer compelled. She knows everything, and she says she'll reveal Klaus to him if you hurt Josh and Davina. He already did. Ain't gonna matter. If you even try to reveal himself to the world, he's gonna kill them. He's gonna kill you. He'll be greatly sad about it, but you will still be. It still is gonna happen. Now, like I said, I do like Josh and Davina. Like I said, Selena's back. Hooray for that. But overall, it wasn't a great episode. To me, this is one of my least favorite episodes of the original. And probably the Vampires. Yes, women rights and all that stuff. Us girls gotta stick together. Yes, us girls got to stick together when you're being hypocrites in that way. And yes, you were suiting your own needs. So, really, the only one that was really on Casket Girls, like I say, that really showed up for like women's rights was Davina. Rebecca was getting her little revenge against Marcel and all that stuff. Sophie's conniving, trying to get her family back, trying to kill Davina. Haley's working her own needs. It was basically not working together as girl team power. It's just working together for a week to individually get what we want. Now it's basically about Davina didn't really care to. Davina will probably help you. Davina seems like a genuine person that really genuinely cares for people. So does Rebecca in that way, but it's the need, it's that instinct. Rebecca wants revenge. Haley wants to protect her family. And so judges people. And Sophie wants her family back as well. Davina wants to be free from this, but Davina will be either killed by... Davina's going to get on a hit and run with Haley and Sophie. Probably severely not right now. And Rebecca, well, I don't think Rebecca will let Davina die. Klaus obviously doesn't care for any good, and Klaus is the ultimate manipulator and all that stuff. And Elijah, Marcel worked together. I enjoyed, but like I said, this was my favorite episode. I say this is my least favorite episode, but still watch the originals to keep up with what's going on. But if they could have like that in a flashback, what's going on, that's all you need to really know about this. I say this is really a skip episode, but either way, you should technically check out the originals. And we're finally back. The long vacation's over, and we're here to watch the originals. And hopefully, the story continues to go good. And this was just a minor setback. The Casket Girl was an okay episode. It's not my favorite, but let me know what y'all think, everyone. Subscribe if you like me. Tell your friends about me. If you like the originals or the Vampires, let me know what y'all think, everyone. This is the JJ Movie /Game Reviews. Have a good day, everyone. Bye bye.